When you're trading the stocks, including Apple, Tesla, Netflix, and also trading the Forex, which is including the commodity metals and with commodity, and looking at the cryptocurrency, including Bitcoin, what is actually forming the strategy for you to know now it's a buy and a sell. Remember, when you're trading, we're using MetaTrader 4 and MetaTrader 5. For the reason that MetaTrader 4 and 5, the broker that you are using is going to actually offer you the charts to analyze well. So I don't recommend you using a trading view for this case. So trading view, it's actually no go zone. Now, what is actually forming the structure or the strategy for you to know that now we are buying and selling? We have a gold here. We have a gold chart on 4 hours. You can see here, this is our 4 hours, right? Which is gold versus US dollars. Remember, when you're trading, we're actually measuring performance of an asset in a given time. And the one that is actually forming the structure, and for you to know, we have we have price. This is the price on the right. This is the price. Now, what is forming the structure? It's what? Price. Price works with what? Works with time. And time works with what? With structure. Now, in any given business, we need to have a structure so that we can actually put the product in that structure and be able to sell using the price, and the price will actually show you if you are profiting or losing using this graph. So this graph is a measurement of what? Of performance, right? It's a measurement of performance. So whenever you are actually looking to have a strategy, remember, we have what? We have this market. This market, it doesn't matter what asset you're trading, whether you want to trade the indexes, crypto, whatever asset that you want to trade. This thing is going to apply the same way. Now, with the time, it's a master key. Time is a master key. Structure follows what? Follows what? The time. So with time, everything's actually what? You will see the structure with time. So in this way, life that we are living, it's what is only a matter of time. It's only a matter of time. All right. I'm not sure if we actually understand each other on this one, but I wanted to make a clear demonstration on actually what's happening here. So the life that we're living is quite what? Time plus what? Plus energy. All right. So we are a channel in this world to actually distribute time and energy to use it to perform whatever that we want to perform. But I'm not here to teach about life basics and what's happening and what is not happening. This is just my theory on what is happening with life, and I'm relating it to the trading environment in terms of trading the strategy. The strategy here that I've actually explained in many times is that please use a trend line, and here we have counted 1. On number 1 here, we do not know why it went with a sell down movement. And by the way, whenever you're trading, basically, with the movement that is going down, it's a sell, meaning that the asset of gold here, of gold versus US dollar. US dollar is actually gaining more power. The gold is losing power based on the performance, which means that gold, US dollar is doing good in terms of the exchange of gold to US dollar. But if the graph is going up, that means that the US dollar is doing bad in terms of the performance of gold versus US dollars. So I've mentioned many times in my channel that please use 1, use 2, use 3. For the reason of being that this is trend line. This is trend line and we are going down. So it's 1, 2, 3. That's a structure. That's a structure. And this structure is a pattern. Everything that you see here moving up and down here is a structure. However, we're looking for structure pattern, a backbone. To know now we are actually we're looking to sell here at this touch. However, at this touch, we need to have candlestick confirmation pattern, which is we need to go back and understand candlestick. And for you to buy, it's the very same thing. We have 1, we have 2, we have 3, all right? We can put our trend line like this. And this is where we go in with a buy, right? And when we buy, remember, we're using this price to have what? To have a lot size of a buy, depending on what actually we are going to be trading. We don't know, I don't know what asset that you'll be trading, but this is actually what analyzing gold to show you on what's happening over here. All right. So I do my lessons, I teach a lot of students, and for those who are interested in learning, you can actually easily reach out to me and to get a better understanding. Now, this is actually a piece of the pie in actually trading the strategy of 1, 2, 3. That is a trend line and a safe strategy for everyone to use, right? A safe strategy for everyone to use. And when you're using this strategy, we have a time frame here, which is the time that actually, as we are trading, we have what? We have the time that I've mentioned. We have a structure. Actually, this is a fundamental that is actually forming the strategy that you'll use. Structure, time. Also, we have what? We have price, right? Price is the actual what? The master key in actually understanding the candlesticks pattern. The candlestick pattern. And if you're using trading view, remember, if you're using trading view, you will not be able to actually get a better approach in terms of the time. Reason being, trading view is offering actually many options for brokers to offer you different spreads, and the spread will affect the candlestick how it closes. This is actually what the strategy that you can use. And also, if we're looking in terms of structure, the market is actually large, as I've mentioned here. We have what? We have banks, and banks, we have banks. Okay, and banks, they work in this way, right? So since they control this market, everything is balanced. For them, it's mostly about risk management and also making profit. Since it's their business, and since banks they are trading, they're using an interbank network. An interbank network, we do not see their transactions. However, we will see what is happening on this chart, depending on the volume that actually they are trading with. The volume, I mean the lot size. And lot size, for those who do not know about lot size, this is the lot size. So for them, they're using a big lot size to actually trade the buys and sells, which is quite simple. And when you're looking in terms of the strategy, we have phases, we have sides, we have actually a cycle that is actually has to be repeated from, let's say, from number 1 to number 3, such as like what's happening here, from number 1 to number 3. So whenever you're trading, you're looking for a cycle of number 1 to 3. But because you're learning a piece of the pie, you're only learning this number 3, that this is where you'll get in. You're not learning number 1, you're not learning number 2, you're not learning number 4, you're not learning number 5. So in that instant, I offer lessons for you to learn from that number of actually number 2, number 4, number 5. However, with the trend line, you can still continue to solve from with number 4 and going forth. But you need to understand the position that you're actually taking and the risk that you're taking, what actually you are looking for in terms of trading this. All right. So the market is actually what has a cycle. The cycle, it's simple. It needs to be completed and start again. Completed, start again. Just like what happened here. It went to down movement, completed, started again, giving a new cycle of it's going up. Right? So the cycle is actually applying in the market. So whenever we're trading, whenever you are investing, wherever you're actually living life, trying to budget, this is the same thing that will apply, that yourself will have an ups and downs as life goes on. However, those ups and downs, they will continue to repeat until you change your behavior to what you want better. But the cycle will repeat that. You won't run away from problems. You won't run away from the ups and downs of life. It's the same thing that happens here. So to gain a better understanding is actually selling and buying. This is what you need in order for you to trade the strategy, in order for you to trade any the asset that you want to trade, right? So we have 1, 2, 3. Number 3 is where I say you looking for sell or you're looking for buy. All right. So this is the piece of the pie. The full pie, you'll get it when you get lessons with me. Now, since you have that, which is quite simple, you also have what? You also have the banks. The banks, they control the market. So do not come here do buy and selling. You will actually lose money. Reason being, the market is actually balanced. Everything is distributed evenly. So everything is equal. So if right now we have to go down like this, we have to actually go up, right? That's how it is. So the market will not go down forever. That's actually what will be a losing business. and the market will not be going up forever. That will be a losing business. So everything that is actually here is not permanent. So it has to go down and go up. That's the fundamental basic. So I believe now you get to understand the trend line, you get to understand the piece of this pie, and when you go there and trade, this is what you will use. But remember, keep in mind, if you will be learning from someone, just know that you are actually going to be learning all the pieces of the pie. You're not going to be learning full pie, because the market is actually what has cycle, and once it's completed here, it has to continue. This is only the making of the piece of the pie. All right, is not the full pie. And getting the full pie, we are looking in terms of time frame. This is only piece of the pie, time frame, and the structure, piece of the pie. Remember, these numbers, they create a combination of the piece of the pie, and the full pie has many combinations, right? Such as when you're looking at the candlestick pattern, we have so many candlestick pattern which they create the combination. So yourself, you need to align everything together, and doing an alignment or being an alignment, making an alignment with this, managing this to align it together, it's not an easy task, right? And last message from me to you is, please get training, get learning, because you don't control this market. You don't control this up movement and down movement like this. You need to actually have what? An understanding. So thank you all. I wish you all the best. I love you all. Stay tuned, stay alert, and share the videos with others. I love you.